Good evening, YouTube family. Hello. How was everybody this evening? I'm coming back again tonight with another journal reading. Come on in. Come on in. Invite somebody else to come on in. I'm sure that there's something that I'm going to read from this journal tonight that is going to just help you to be stronger and better. And when you're going through certain things, you're going to think about something that I said for this journal that's going to really just blow your mind. So come on in and let's get this reading in tonight in Deborah's Quiet Corner from her personal journal. And like I said, I'm sure that there's something on this page and this little bit over here that's going to help you. You don't realize that you're going to need it until you get hit with something. And you're going to think back about something I said. And you're going to say, you know what? That's kind of like going along with what I heard on Deborah's Quiet Corner out of her diary. And I can apply this, and it's going to help me to get back to the next level and to keep me strong and to keep me focused. Because we need to be focused nowadays. We got to try to keep our focus. There's so many distractions on every hand, and we all deal with them. We all have to deal with the distractions and so many voices and so many people with different opinions, and they come with us and they come to us with this, that, and the third. And we have to be strong enough to be able to know which of those voices we need to try to adhere to and tune out the ones that's not going to be of any help or be positive in any kind of way. So I'm just glad I'm able to come in here, and I enjoy reading out of this journal. I enjoy coming in and spending the time that I spend on this channel, doing what I do, and I just really enjoy it. So I come back and I share, and you know, just something to do and something to look forward to, and I'm hoping you're looking forward to it as well, with me coming in and being able to speak to you out of Deborah's Quiet Corner. And I read through the diary, and then at the end of the reading, I always say, if I had to use a topic, I'll pull out that one really strong sentence or phrase that's really capturing and captivating, and I'll use that as the topic and say, if I had to give this a topic tonight, this is the topic I would give it. So I go back and I go over what I've read, and I pull out the valuable points, and I share those with you as well. And I got me some water tonight. Some really cold water tonight. I mean, that water is so good and cold. You can see the frosty stuff on in front of the refrigerator. It's just so good and cold. So yeah, I try to go back after I read, and I try to highlight the pinpoints of where you might want to stick a pin in. You ever heard the older people say, I put a pin in that? That means that you took what was said and it kind of captivated you. You know, you said, I'm going to put a pin in that. And that means you'll reference back to it, or you'll think about it, and it'll be able to encourage you and give you what you need. And I love recording from my phone. I love coming on here and, you know, just spending a little time on YouTube, and it's just something nice and fun to do. And I'm asking you that you would like, share, and leave a comment. Excuse me. You know, leave a comment. Let me know you came through. Oh boy, I really need that. That is so good and cold. So, yeah, just come through, like, share, leave me a comment, and you know, we just see what Deborah's Quiet Corner has to say out of her journal tonight. I'm sure there is something in here that is going to be encouraging for you. So you have to have your listening ears on to be able to get the real deal of what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm saying. Get the real deal of what I'm trying to say here tonight. So I'm going to get started. Dear Journal, September 16th, 2021. God can do anything. He is your best medicine. So please never doubt his power. He can do great things in your life. If I will just allow him. Sometimes I think I need other things in my life, but I'm learning only God can fill the emptiness inside. He should be your best friend and never your last option. He should never be your last option, and he should always be your friend. You know why? Because I can rely on him, and you can rely on him. We can't always rely on other people, but we can definitely rely on him. He knows, and he loves us so much, and I can always trust him. He must be the center of my life. His love heals. His love satisfies my heart, allows him to perform miracles in my life. Never limit what he can do in your life. Don't put him in a box and in the back of your mind. Allow him to move, because he will make a way. Remember that you are his child. He loves you so much, and he is your provider. He should be your everything, because he's my everything. He is greater than my problems. He is greater than my pain. Now, who wouldn't want to serve a God like that? Some of the key points, a brief reading tonight. Some of the key points that I want to point back out to you. I am learning that only God can fill my emptiness. Some people are going around trying to find everything that they can to fill the emptiness in their lives. Some people go to different things, and it doesn't mean that they're bad people because they start going outside of the things of God to try to satisfy their lives. But when you get done with all of that stuff, and you get done trying all these different things, you have to come back and realize that only God can satisfy. And he should be your first. He deserves to be first. But we always put him in the back. We put him in reserve. And then if we need him, we'll pull him out. And we'll talk to him. And if our back get up against the wall, we'll pull him out. We'll talk to him. Bad report from the doctor. We'll pull him out. We'll talk to him. Something suddenly happens that we didn't expect. We pull him out and we talk to him. We put him in reserve. We put him in a box. And we sit him on the side. And we keep him there until something comes up. And then we'll pull him out. And we'll say, Lord, I need your help. Never limit what he can do in your life. I can't limit what he can do in my life. We cannot limit what he does in our lives. And we can't put him in the box and set him on a shelf. And the only time we pull him out is when our backs are up against the wall. And you know what? Because he's so loving and he cares so much about us, he comes to rescue us even then. Even after we walked away and put him in a box and, going on with life and doing what we want to do to fulfill ourselves. But let something really, really hard happen, or something really, really hard hit, We know how to say God, and we know how to call him then. So we should just not put him in a box. And the truth be told, he's too big to fit in a box. So we should have him on our minds, not only in troubles and when we go through trials and tests and hardships, but we should be having him at the forefront. So when those things do come, we'll be cushioned and conditioned a little better to handle them. And no, sometimes we don't get prepared. We get a sucker punch. And we don't know what to do when we get those sucker punches. Sometimes, you know them sucker punches, boom, from the left, boom, from the right, boom, 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 left, right. And you be like, where did that come from? You say to yourself, I wasn't ready for that. That was a sucker punch. Those are the things that catch us off guard. Always remember that you are his child. And he loves you so much. And he's our provider. He provides us with the job that puts the food on the table. He provides us with the spouse to put the food on the table for. He provides us with the clothes, the money to go buy a few things when we want to buy things. He's so good to us. He lets us keep gas in our cars. So if we want to get up and go somewhere, we can get in our cars and go down the street, even though the gas prices are crazy, and still go put gas in your car to get around and do what you want to do. So he's our provider. A lot of us think we're independent of him. We're not independent of him. We can't do nothing on our own. We cannot do it on our own. We are not independent from the Lord. We're going to always need him, because everything we have, the truth be told, he gave it to us. And if he wants to take it, he can take it just as quickly as he gave it. And I don't think a lot of people remember that. So he's my everything. He's my everything. He's my everything, my everything. Yes, he is. He is greater than my problems. And I have problems. You have problems, but he's greater than our problems. Sometimes we let the problems be greater than our God. Tell your problems that your God is greater. Tell your problems that your God is greater than your problems. And he is greater than our pain. We go through pain. We go through disappointment. We go through so many things in this life. And if I had to use it for a topic tonight, I am learning that only God can fill the emptiness. If I had to use a topic tonight for what I'm speaking on tonight, only God can fill our emptiness. So I thank you for coming in. Like, share, leave me a comment. Like I said, I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted to share what I had written in the diary tonight. And I hope you have a fantastic Friday. And just remember, only God can fulfill our emptiness. And we could go to all these other things to try to fulfill our emptiness. But once it wears off, or once, we go back to reality, we become empty again if we don't get filled up by the Lord. We're going to always walk away empty. Because those things, whether it be food, alcohol, whatever your pleasure, and you try to fill your emptiness with those things, it's going to give you the pleasure while you're in it. But once you get done, and you have to go back to the reality of things, you're going to feel empty again. So let the Lord keep filling you up and filling you up and filling you up. And be blessed and be happy. And say, hey, only God can fill my emptiness. Like, share, leave me a comment. Love you with the love of Christ. See you back here again in Deborah's Quiet Corner for a reading out of my journey. God bless. Peace out.